Okay, guys, I'm going to give you my analysis of Game 3, the Boston Celtics versus the Golden State Warriors. Um, After watching Game 3, the main thing that points out to me was how physical the Boston Celtics were to the Golden State Warriors. They really pressed them on D. They made every possession very difficult for the Golden State Warriors. I also felt like the Golden State Warriors Steve Kerr did the same thing what he did in Game 1, which was take the foot off the pedal. Steph Curry was getting hot in Game 3. Then all of a sudden, Steve Kerr yanks him in the middle of his streak. I thought that was puzzling and confusing. But like I said in my last video, and like I said in social media, I felt like when Draymond Green insert being physical with the Boston Celtics, particularly the moment where a lot of people felt like Draymond Green should have been kicked out of last night's Game 2. He should have gotten his two technicals and exit stage left into the showers, and everyone was very critical on why the referees didn't do that. As well as a former referee saying and explaining to the audience that he felt like the main reason why the referees didn't kick him out is the finals, and they just don't want to kick Draymond Green out and go through that controversy similar to what happened to Draymond Green when he got kicked out of when they played against the Boston Celtics. The Cleveland Cavaliers, and everyone said that was the main sticking point on how the Cleveland Cavaliers came out of a 3-1 deficit to win that championship. And they just don't want to rinse and repeat the same actions from that NBA Finals and apply it to this NBA Finals. And I felt like Draymond Green, what he said after Game 2's victory, really hurt the Golden State Warriors, because he allowed for them to be physical, Boston Celtics being physical to the Golden State Warriors for Game 3. And that's pretty much what happened. The Boston Celtics were extremely physical to the Golden State Warriors, and the Golden State Warriors could not capitalize off of that defensive pressure and just being physical. Every possession, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, they had to work for every possession. Everything wasn't as fluid as it was in Game 1 and Game 2. Game 3, it was very, every possession was very hard for the shooters to get into their spots. Not to mention the fact Steph Curry was injured in Game 3, even though Steph Curry said after Game 3, he said that he will return for Game 4. But I feel like when Draymond Green was entering in the arena, let's just be physical with the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics says, okay, we want to play that game. We can play that game. Two can play that game. And the Boston Celtics returned the favor, and they were very physical with the Golden State Warriors. I feel like Draymond Green entertaining being physical to another team, and that's really not your team's calling card. It may be Draymond Green calling card, mucking up the game and making it very physical and pressing up, pause, having that full court press defense and half court defense, applying all of those rules and logics for the foreseeable future for the NBA Finals. That may be good for Draymond Green, but it's not good for the rest of the cast of the Golden State Warriors. They really want this to be a very fluid, running to your spots type of situation. And I just felt like when Draymond Green entertained that, the referees, and I knew the referees were going to swallow their whistle and let them be physical about it, because you have already entertained the notion that we're not going to kick anybody out with technicals. So basically, we're gonna make this be a really tough game and a really physical game, something that the Golden State Warriors are not used to. I feel like in order for the Golden State Warriors to command this NBA Finals and bring it back to what they're good at, is Game 4. They need to be less physical and be more finesse. I feel like that should be the tempo. That should be the spirit of the Golden State Warriors moving forward. Complain to the referees that the Boston Celtics are being physical or being too physical. And that should be the new imprint moving forward. I still believe if they can get back control on how the referees are going to ref these games and let it be more finesse than physical, or more skillful than physical, I feel like they're still going to win the NBA Finals. I still believe that this now it may not. I feel like Game 5. My Game 5 analysis to go say Warriors were going to win in Game 5. We're going to have to throw that out the window. But I also said possibly Game 6. I still feel like moving forward, Golden State Warriors are going to capitalize and win the next several games, and ultimately they're going to win the NBA Finals. As it stands right now, it's Golden State Warriors 1. The Boston Celtics have won 2 games. So, guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Deuces.